y'all? Welcome back. Now, of course, y'all know, jumping right into this video, I already have on my wig cap something super quick and easy. I am a fan of kinky straight hair. So if this is your very first time seeing my channel, I usually do a ton of like protective styles, quick weaves, sew-ins, braids, all types of protective styles. But every now and then I do tap into the little wig bag because y'all know it's just something quick and easy to throw on, get you out the door, and you can protect your hair. So literally I have my hair. If you guys got a chance to see my boho knotless illusion method, this is the exact same pattern. I literally remove the braids, I put them to the side because of course I'll have a how to like wash and refresh those video later on. And so yeah, my hair has been like this for now a month. Still very slick and smooth, and I'm able to just switch in and out of my wigs when I feel like it. So there's that. So in the event that you guys need a nice and solid foundation, okay, solid, definitely just go through the playlist, y'all. I have a ton of videos showing you how to protect your hair and kind of get it prepped and ready for wig installs and all that good stuff. So of course today is another day that we are collaborating with Klaiyi, and I've actually been working with them for quite some time now. So I'm actually introducing their 7.5 lace unit. So that means you're gonna get 7 inches of lace from here to here, and then of course you will have about 5 inches of parting space going towards the back, which I love. Y'all know I love the flexibility. And here's a quick look at the unit. So of course, straight out of the box, y'all, okay, I know it when I see it because they always have this bright, nice green packaging with a ton of goodies. Literally every single time is stuffed to capacity. So Klaiyi did not come to play at all. Of course, y'all know we have the package with, we have some press-ons in here. We have a wig cap, an edge band, and a ton of other goodies, y'all. They even created their own custom brushes and combs. I've never actually seen a company send me their like custom branding combs and brushes, clips, etc. So they have really taken this the extra mile. So I'm really happy to be sharing this with you. And of course, it is already pre-plucked, pre-bleached, and of course because they have the baba knots, what that means is that these knots are extremely small. Not only did they go ahead and pre-customize this for you, it's pretty much ready to throw on and go. When I take it out of the packaging, obviously I can see that they have pre-straightened this. So sometimes we get those kinky straight units and they look like they have just been blown out. I am so happy that they did the hard work for me of like really pressing this out to kind of give it that silk press look. So all that I have to do is throw this baby on and go. And y'all know I always tell you, anytime you get a unit in the mail, usually the moment that it has been dropped into that box, I had to learn this the hard way from my own custom wig line. When you put it in the box, it is going to take shape to the way that the box is. So either way, I appreciate the effort and I'm ready to go ahead and install this. So there is an elastic band that does come with this unit. So here it is here, and it does have just like that, it's like the bra strap attachment, and it does have that grip on it, which I love when units have that because it just provides even more flexibility. So and it just really holds everything into place. So I'm going to go ahead and just, oh, I put this in wrong. Let me just, so there's like 2 little slits in here, and you can either put it in the front slit or the, I guess the slit that's a little bit further behind, depending on the placement of your head and what feels comfortable to you. Now, the one thing that I do want to actually do, not that I really have to, is go in with just the brush that I use to do my foundation. And I'm literally just going to go in on the front part of this lace just to make sure that this is going to be blended to a T. Now, this is not necessarily needed. I mean, obviously the lace does seem to be pretty thin, so we shouldn't really have too many issues with like melting it in and all that, but hey, can never hurt it, okay? It don't hurt to do a little extra work, okay? I have always been an overachiever in real life, so when it comes to anything that I do, especially as it relates to work, hobbies, etc., I always tend to go the extra mile. So here I am again, Chrissy, just being Chrissy. So yeah, so I did go ahead and apply a little bit of that, and I already see like a small difference, and already I can see that like, yeah, everything has been laid out and pre-styled. So I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this baby on. And y'all know I got the True Scalp tape. That is my best friend, okay? So already I like the fit. It does feel very snug. So I just want to make sure that I get it on my head in the way that, you know, works for me. Now, the actual cap itself is not adjustable, but they do actually have a comb here, so it's allowing the wig to lay extremely flat to the nape of my neck. So, hey, you don't have the bunching, the runching, and all that stuff. If for any reason you need to look at the measurements, I'm sure the company will have that on their, you know, in the description box area. So just check it out if you have to. And the hair, actually, it feels like typical kinky straight hair. Y'all know how your natural hair might have felt back in the day when you would do the relaxers. So it gives that like process kind of feel, but it's definitely textured and yeah, manageable. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get this baby styled up. I don't think that I'll be using the baby hair just because, I mean, not that they even, so they didn't like create baby hair, and that's fine. All that I'm gonna do is make sure that we get this baby just laid down to the best of our ability. So I'm gonna smooth everything back. Y'all, they even gave me clips. I appreciate that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just put all the hair up because I know that I'm going to like tie this down with the edge band. And definitely let me know if you guys prefer me to do the talk throughs. I know the voiceovers sometimes are just convenient more so for me, but I know sometimes it's a little bit more interactive when you get that real time like, girl, what's up? Now, first things first, to lay this baby down, y'all know I always use my Frontal brothers. This is from the professional line, which has been discontinued, but the best alternative is to pump it up. Yes, the old school pump it up. Take a little bit of this, put it on a old foundation. It doesn't have to be old. I don't know why I said that, but put it on a foundation brush. Y'all know the ones that you would use for like a moisturizer. Go ahead and just spray a little bit of that on there. And if y'all have seen a few of my videos, y'all know the routine, okay? Go ahead and just flip this baby up. I try not to make it a habit of like putting it on the top of the hair because it will get a little crusty. Just smooth a little bit on there. And when I tell y'all this dries so quick, most of the time you won't even end up having to like really tie this down for real. It can totally be melted without you, you know, tying it down and all that. Now they also gave me like a little ragtail comb. So I'm just using that. Get rid of some of these little extra hairs here. And because it's already pre-cut, if you're not the best at like cutting off the lace, they've already taken the like hard part out of it for you. Now for me, I want to cut off just a little bit more. Very simple, quick, and easy. Then I'm going to spray a little bit on the tip of my finger. And just tap it across the front of the hairline. You can even go in the part if you want to. Just a little bit right there in the center. Not too much because y'all know hairspray is still hairspray, okay? All right, I'm going to take my little edge band. Make sure we got all the hair out of the way, and we're putting it just at the very tip of the lace. No need to smash the hair down. All right. I feel good. I feel confident. Of all time so far because this has definitely been added to top 10 for sure. It's just a very, very light holding spray. I'm sure there's like a ton of alternatives, but hairspray has really elevated my hair game. To be completely honest, the more that I work with it, the more that I kind of understand the you know, just the levels. Like if you want to use something that's like super sticky and tacky versus using something more sheer and like lightweight with a very light oil in it, this is it. So I'm just literally going to take this at the front of the hairline because I'm going to allow this to like kind of sit and dry. So when I go in with my hot comb, I'll be able to just kind of like easily lay this down, get everything to look nice and smooth. I'm over here presetting the hot comb now. I'm going to put it on 400 and then... Now, all that I'm going to be doing is lightly layering this up and then, of course, throwing a few curls in and nothing too crazy. Y'all know with my kinky straight, I like to keep it simple. So I'm going to go in. Really, I'm more so a simple woman, period. I will say that when it comes to hair, I don't try to do too much. Obviously, if you wanted to do like a little half up, half down style, you could. Me, I won't be doing that today, okay? We're gonna do something nice and just simple. I like to pre-prep my wig, so when I do decide to, you know, I just need to pull it out one day, it'll already be kind of set and ready. So like, obviously I would install this today and then take it out later tonight, right? So I go live my life, pop this baby off, and then of course, if I need to reinstall it tomorrow, it'll already be pre-layered, pre-curled, pre-set to the side, and I won't have to worry about it. So that is a life hack, okay? Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Oh, I like this brush with the little bristles. I was wondering how this would even work like on or feel on my natural hair. Obviously, this is not my natural hair, but yeah, I literally grabbed every little piece of hair, and I got like a couple little flyaways here, little stray stragglers. But I do love how the hair is already pretty much set. Y'all see it has that bend in it. I'm gonna get rid of the bend. Let me pop myself up a little bit. And then of course, there are ends here. I'm not a fan of like, I'm just really not a fan of the wispy ends, right? Obviously, they leave it so that you can do with it as you please, but I am someone that likes uniform and just like uniformity and shape. So I'm gonna go in and just cut this off. Real easy, nothing crazy. All right, got our ends cut. Really simple, really easy. I'm gonna go in with the hot comb to kind of just get rid of that bend that we have in the hair. I don't think it's hot enough just yet. But you know what does heat up real quick? Okay, my EAP heat flat iron. I literally just turned this baby on. It's already at 450. Look at that. And the hair, it looks just like natural hair. You don't have to do much. And y'all, you know sometimes how you can get those like really short hairs in the top area? Those are just filler hairs. A lot of the times companies will do that, obviously to make the wig a lot fuller. This brand, from my experience, does not tend to have too many of those. You usually get a great density from root to tip. So you won't really experience all those like super thin ends that sometimes people do. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You'll see where like the base of the wig is super thick, and then once you get down to the end, it just kind of like fizzles out. Klaiyi does not do that, okay? I have not had that experience with this company at all. So I do appreciate little details like that. And also another trait of like kinky straight hair that used to be, I'm thinking a thing of the past because I don't really see it as much anymore, is it used to have this like crinkle, small little crinkle wave to it. I no longer see that. So I appreciate the companies for doing the research to really like better match the hair and really kind of get it more textured without looking like fried French fries, okay? Love a good kinky straight wig, especially one that's not overly thick. Now I am getting some like bulkiness here. So what I'm gonna do is go in with just some hairspray. I'm gonna lay it down and then follow up with the hot comb just to kind of make sure that everything is nice. But y'all can see already, that was super quick, literally 3-minute install. I already preset the middle part, but I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure we are actually in the middle. And I like to take it all the way back, just a deeper part. I've even started to do deeper parts on my natural hair just because I really like the way that it looks. And following up with some working spray. Now they gave me like the flat little hair tabs here. So cute. Y'all, don't let Drake influence y'all to wear this in public. This is not a style. This is just to clip the hair out of the way without creating a crease. This is not a fashion statement. I don't know who needs to hear this. All right, so I'm gonna focus on this side first. And y'all, I just put the clip in just for the sake of putting it in. The hair was definitely out of the way and doing what I needed to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure that this is pulled down just a little more so I can really like get to the front of it. But obviously still make sure that the lace is, you know, being melted and all that good stuff. So either they like did this from the get-go or they went back and like plucked it out. I'm not sure, but either way, the hairline is very, very natural. So I don't think that I need any more products. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this with the hot comb. Y'all see that? And the working spray allowed me to easily go on it. I didn't hear no sizzling, no fizzle. It didn't get crunchy. It didn't turn white. No residue. It laid the hair down and I'm still able to work with it. So if I took a comb and went back through this, it would reset. Let me show y'all. Look. Still push back, but it's not too much product buildup. And a lot of times that's where I think we go wrong in wig installs. It's the product buildup. So do your best to try to avoid that. So I just parted it out, and this is where I'm seeing the bulkiness. So it's not even in the lace, it's in the actual cap itself, which could also be contributed to my braids, y'all. They are old. So don't walk around with a big wig. If you don't want your wigs to be large and in charge, definitely make sure that your braids are as small as possible. Very, very like flush to your head, especially if you have thicker hair like me. You definitely want to make sure that it's like, y'all know, doing what it needs to do. So I'm gonna brush it through. And when I like brush it through, I can see that the wig can get flatter. So when you see that, that lets you know you need to lay that baby down with a hot comb. You could even do this with the actual, like against the wig cap itself. You don't have to like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. You don't have to hot comb the wig only in the areas that have lace. You could actually go through track by track if you want to and really just lay it down. I don't think it needs that much work, but I'm definitely gonna just hit this baby real quick. Still very nice. Nice, silky. You could totally get away with this. But why settle for, it's okay. Well, you could have greatness. And just like 5 extra steps, okay? Literally 5 more minutes. And we got a real silk press going, y'all. This is beautiful. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Is it just me, or just sometimes your wigs sit a little bit higher on one side than the other side? I always have that issue with my right side. My right, your left, or is it still right? I don't know. I think I also failed to mention the parting, y'all. So you know I did the True Scalp tape for the middle. Obviously, we were looking for that skin-like blend, but I did not have any on this side. And y'all, we are still beautifully blended. You could definitely do a side part, middle part. If you needed to turn the cap to make this a deep side part, you won't have that issue because the shape of the cap is actually rounded. So I'm liking it, y'all. I wish I could have like created some of this stuff myself, like genius. All right, so now we have a nice and flat base. I'm just gonna go ahead and create some layers. Y'all, this hair is so soft and just like, look at that. So pretty. You could absolutely leave this like bone straight if you wanted to, but in my case, y'all know, I ain't gotta say it. Super pretty and super quick. So I just added a few layers in the front. I did not carry them on to the back or the sides, just in case I decide I would want to wear this in like a bone straight look. I want this to still be really thick, really full, but not like overly just chopped up. So all that I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and just bump this baby up. So I'm going to start from here. Actually, I'm going to start from here. And really all that I'm doing is going to add like a curl towards the base of the unit. I'm not really looking to get like a really, really voluminous look. I just want a nice kind of like soft wave. So that's what I've been going for. So y'all see I started at about halfway through the hair and I'm just carrying the curling rod, making sure not to go any further up. We'll just sit it there. release it. And one thing about kinky straight hair, it holds a curl like no other, okay? Now on the next piece, I did take it up a little bit higher. And for this last piece, y'all see, we just got some nice soft, like, cascading curls. And then I hope that this is, like, easy to see, because I know I'm wearing this, like, bluish, you know, sweatshirt. So I hope it's not too crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead and just flip this baby back. Just like this, away from the face. And you know you're doing it right if the little tail part is closer to the handle. I think I missed a couple hairs. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna curl it one more time. Don't be afraid to recurl, okay? I know the videos a lot of times are sped up, so y'all are like, how did you get that right on the first try? Don't believe everything you see, okay? So I prefer to kind of do the talk throughs. I know they're longer, but you do get more detail. See, I messed up again, but that's okay. We still got the base of the curl that I was going for. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side before we do like y'all know, the final reveal. Now, if you want like your wig to lay even flatter than this, you could go in with a wax stick. But remember, I don't want a lot of product buildup, and that wax stick is waxy, okay, hence the name. So definitely just be mindful. If you're going to use like a wax stick, I would recommend using it about 1 inch down from the top of your leave out. Just like underneath, kind of as a way to like hide what's really going on. Go ahead and hit it with a little hairspray. I'm actually going to use the Sebastian for this so that we can really make sure that the curls kind of stay. Now, this is one of them choke 'em, hold 'em. Okay, girl, hide your kids, hide your wife. Hold your breath. Whew, okay, I can breathe. Now, they also gave me, so there's like a bristle brush and then one that's like, just like all plastic here. They also gave me, of course, a ragtail comb. And then there is also a comb that's like, y'all remember like a wide tooth? So I'm gonna take the wide tooth one. I know. All right, so then I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. Actually, let me touch up my... I'm sorry, but this sweatsuit is not giving justice, so I'm gonna go change into something. Y'all see, okay? And all that I literally did was like took the hair, held it into the exact spot that I wanted it to be, and then hit it with a little choke 'em, hold 'em. Hold it into space. Y'all, I need to do some research on this hairspray. I'm not trying to have nothing go on, okay, later down the life. If you or a loved one have, y'all, you know how it goes, okay? Anyway, the hair is holding up really, really well. Super cute, super soft, lightweight, bouncy, okay? Doing what it needs to do. I added a little bit of like, just like dark brown eyeshadow in this area because it was a little over plucked in that exact spot. But yeah, so far so good. If you guys decide that you want to add the baby hair, you can. For me, this is just something to be able to like pop on and go, okay? This is super pretty. And I just put on this like, it's like a little bodysuit, nothing too crazy. I got this from Shein probably like last summer. Yeah, I just popped the tag. I have never like figured out what to wear with it. So a lot of the times I buy tops and stuff specifically just for YouTube, just simply because obviously y'all are gonna see me from about here up. So I have on some sweatpants, y'all. Literally, okay, don't be fooled. This is so cute though. I love this. And I'm like a texture girl. So if I can get me a little relaxed straight, kinky straight, and it looks like my natural hair, it's a win for me. And I also saw this amazing person transform their lace unit into like a V part. So they literally just cut down the middle, applied like, I don't even know how they did that. I think that they literally just like sewed down around their perimeter. And this was the look. So obviously I have V-part wigs, so I don't have to do that. But y'all, I'm always trying to save you the time, energy, and money, okay? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am super happy with the way that it turned out. Leave any comments or questions down below. Thank you so much, Klaiyi, for working with me again. Y'all know it's always a treat, always a pleasure. I appreciate you guys more than you know. If you are not already subscribed, please make sure to do that. Turn on your post notifications. That way you are notified every single time that I post. Sometimes YouTube will tell you next week, but that's okay, as long as you come back to see me. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty. And of course, I will see you in my very next video. Bye, babies.